What's going on, guys? Got another comic book haul video for you. Got a, let's see, 3 smaller stacks of books here from some pickups in the last couple weeks. The first 2 books are from Half Price Books. Second stack is some mail call stuff, and then the biggest stack is from another sale at Great Escape. So let's get started here. These first 2, like I said, are from Half Price Books. They're both dollar books. Got Transformers Ghostbusters number 1, cover A, and then number 2, cover A as well. And it looks like these are connecting covers, which I thought was pretty cool. It's got Astro Train there, Ironhide over here. I guess that's Wheeljack, some of the Insecticons, Starscream up there. So pretty cool stuff. I'm not sure when this came out, but I think, oh no, there's a Ninja Turtles Ghostbusters miniseries that I have a couple issues on, but these are my first ones of this Transformers Ghostbusters thing. So 2 of my favorite franchises, so when they team up, how can it go wrong? So I was happy to find those for $1 each. The next 3 books are from Comic Book World, another local comic shop here in Louisville. These are all dollar books. This first one is the Unfunny Ex-Cons. It's a parody book. And then on the flip side, it's got a different picture. I guess this is probably the A cover, or the A side, or whatever. It's got the parody press up there. And then flip it over, and it's got the giant size X-Men 1 homage there, obviously. So I just like these parody books. They're kind of funny. And let's see, another kind of a parody book. This Personality Comics presents Headlights with the strategically placed headlights, of course. I just started laughing when I saw this. I think Bullseye showed this on a video that I saw it on, and he chuckled too. So just can't not help but laugh when you see something like this. And this is another flip book. This is actually the face. It was this side up in the box, which I would have grabbed anyway, because this is the Spoof Comics parody of the Imp Unity, Gender is Not Absolute, kind of a parody of the Unity, the Valiant Unity crossover thing they did back in the early 90s. So I was going to grab it anyway, just for that. But then when I flipped it over, this was in a bag, no board. So I saw the headlights on the back and gave a chuckle and put it in the stack. And then last book from Comic Book World, this Brigade number 2. I grabbed this just because it's a newsstand. See there on the back. The direct version of this is a foil cover, shiny foil goodness, but I'd never seen the newsstand before, so the colors actually pop on this one a lot more than the newsstand, or than the direct market, because it's foil, so everything's all shiny and stuff, but the colors are kind of washed out. So this is the first time I'd seen the newsstand of this, so I was happy to find that for $1. So those were all the dollar pickups. I think that's probably all the dollar pickups. These are some online mail calls that I got. This one, Ninja Turtles Armageddon Game opening moves, number 2. This was an online exclusive to IDW. I think it was like $10 plus $4 shipping or something. So these Armageddon Game books, I think they're like $8 or $9 cover price, so it's just a little bit more than cover plus some shipping. But I grabbed this just because the beautiful Mateus Santaluco cover. Unfortunately, he doesn't do the interiors, but it's just a really cool shredder cover. Love seeing his Turtles work, so I want to support him whenever he does new Turtles stuff. So grab that. And then speaking of Turtles, I used some of my Mercari profits, I guess, credits. You sell on Mercari, and then they just throw it in an account basically, and then you can just buy stuff on there. With that, you can transfer the profits to your bank account, obviously, but I have it sitting in the account on Mercari. I let it build up for a while just to see if there's anything on there that I want. So kind of get my sell on there and then buy on there with the same kind of pool of money. So this is my earliest copy of, or earliest version, I guess, of Ninja Turtles. This is Ninja Turtles Volume 1. This is number 3. It's the second print. It's not the first print, but it's the second print, so it's still number 3. And like I said, this is the earliest Ninja Turtles issue that I have in my collection now. Excuse me. So I was really happy to find that. Just a cool Shredder and Mouser, or not Shredder, Splinter cover, and it looks like it's a wraparound, as most of these early Turtle books were, and it certainly is. So pop that open there. Just really cool. Really, really happy to find that. So I got that as part of a lot. That was the best book in the lot, I think. But also got Ninja Turtles 26. That's also from Volume 1. This is my second copy of this, but it was in the lot, like I said, so I just grabbed it. And then this fun Anything Goes number 5, Ninja Turtles with machine guns. So can't go wrong with that. So I got Anything Goes, Turtles 26, and then Turtles number 3, second print. I think those were all $20. So I was really happy to grab those. And then the last Mercari book I got was this cool Mark Brooks Tron variant from Secret Avengers number 7. This was also about $20 on there. So now I think these Tron variants were like the first variants when I got back into collecting that I really, really wanted to hunt down and really saw the appeal of the variant covers. Just because I like Tron, I like a lot of the characters that they did, that did covers, or that Mark Brooks drew on these covers. I'm not sure, I think he did like 5 or 6 maybe. So I got the Moon Knight, Captain America, the Miss Marvel, Wolverine. He didn't do the Wolverine, but he did the Miss Marvel. He did this one, this Moon Knight. He did the Captain America, and I think he did a Spider-Man one too that I'm still looking for. And there's a Ghost Rider one. I don't know if he did the Ghost Rider one or not, but the Ghost Rider one's really cool too. So I'm real happy to find this. Unfortunately, it got dinged in shipping. I don't know if you can see the corner there. It's got a little color breaking crease. The guy shipped it in a bubble mailer with no cardboard inside. It was just in this bag and board and a bubble mailer. So not a lot of padding. So, and the ding wasn't on there in the pictures. So I assumed it got dinged up during shipping, which is a bummer, but you gotta expect that kind of stuff sometimes. But I'm just gonna keep this one in my personal collection anyway. So hopefully the ding won't. It might press out just by sitting in a box for a couple of years or whatever, but I'm not too worried about it. Just a really cool Mark Brooks cover, really cool Moon Knight, so just real excited to get that one. And then this last stack of books, these are all from Great Escape. They were doing another sale, so after their 45th anniversary sale, then they had my last video, they had a bunch of long boxes at a little small convention. They were all dollar books, but then I think the week after that, they were doing another week-long sale at their store where they're just doing 45% off all their back issues, basically. So I just went and dug through all their back issues and pulled out some stuff. So all these, the prices are on there, but it's basically half off. So start off with this cool Captain Marvel. It's got Blue Bolt on there. This was from Volume 1. It's number 53. This one was $8, so I got it for a little more than $4. Just slowly trying to build this Volume 1 of Captain Marvel. Him and Adam Warlock are and Silver Surfer. Those were the cosmic characters that I really captured my imagination and got me into the cosmic Marvel stuff when Infinity Gauntlet started when I was collecting. So just gonna put as many of those issues together for all those characters as I can find. And then I got number 62. This one was also a little bit more than $4. He's got some weird... They have blonde hair on that one. Yeah, he's got blonde hair, I guess, but that one's like yellow blonde. I don't know. It kind of looks like Patrick Swayze Roadhouse. Not quite a mullet, but he's getting there. Then I found a nice run of Liberty Meadows. I got the Wedding album. So this was like Frank Cho's. He does all the interiors on these. These are actually, when you open them up, they're sideways books. They're horizontal. They were it was a web comic, and then they got published in physical form. So it's like, they're like comic strips, basically. So when he first started drawing, he got, it looks funny, it's like Family Circus or something. He started doing these before he broke into the like Marvel and DC, I think. So these are all from like early 2000s. So I've got one or two of these already, but these were all, what are these, all $3.49, so $1.80, $1.90 for all these. There's another one. The numbers are on the back, so it's 13. Let's see the number, or on the back they have fun covers that are landscape style too. And then another one with her doggy and the old school computer. Gotta love that. And another one reading the funny section with some animals. Very cool. Got another one, kind of the Marilyn Monroe homage there. And last one, kind of a Christmas themed one. And it's got him playing hockey and ice skating, so I can't go wrong with that. Anything with a hockey cover on it I'm into, especially when it's a book that I'm already collecting. And one of my favorite artists, Mr. Cho. So that's cool. Let's see. A couple more here. Found this one. I had no idea what this one was. It's Space Sirens #1. Oh, kind of. The focus. There we go. Space Sirens #1. I think this is like an ash can or something. This came out in late 80s. I'd never seen it before. And I posted that on my Instagram and on a couple Facebook groups trying to figure out what it was, because there's no credits or anything on the inside. And it's weird. You open it, the cover's like oversized, and it's glossy on the front and back. And then that's a logo for the comic company. I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, there's the inside, Alien Princess. And then somebody recognized that signature, which I forgot already because it was almost a month ago now. But I'd picked up one of this guy's other books. It was like Nina's Wonderland. It had a weird like mushroom cover. And it's a little risque. It reminded me of like, it kind of looks like George Perez. It's not George Perez, but I just like the cover there. The space lady on the... She's either really big or that space plane jet is very small. I'm not sure. From 1990, it looks like, yeah. So, I don't know. Just kind of cool. I think this was a 3-issue series. This is the first one. So, I'll keep my eyes open for the other two. I got a couple of Spawn books. This is number 48. This was $8 originally, so a little more than $4. This was just a newsstand. I don't think I had 48, so it was doubly good because I needed it for my run, and it's a newsstand. And this is kind of cool. This might be my first foreign comic. This is Angela Spawn Side Story. This was priced at $15, as you can see, not in English, so about $8, I guess. So that's obviously the cover for Spawn 9, the first appearance of Angela. But then it also, on the back here, there's the publisher, I guess, Dengeki Comics. It's a pretty thick book. So it reprints Spawn 9. And then, let me see. Oh man, look at that. There's still like bookmarks and stuff. Mailaways, I guess, get catalogs. So there's the cover page. The little dust jacket thing. That's cool. It's not. Does it start in the back like the mangas do? Not really. That might be. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, Angela 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if she had her own series back then or not. Maybe it's the first. Maybe it's Spawn 9 and then a couple of the other ones. I don't know how long she was in it at first, but no. So you can see it's kind of thicker than a regular book, and it's not square bound quite, but there's no staples on there. It's weird. Guess this is Clue. Very cool. So I was happy to find that. I'm not a big foreign collector, like I said. This is my first one, but this looked cool. Something fun. So picked it up. Next, got this Transformers number 19. Just grabbed this. It was $6.50, so maybe $4, I guess, after the discount. Just a cool Freddie Williams cover. So I got Bumblebee and Megatron there in the background. I'm not sure who that is. Just been picking up these Freddie Williams incentives whenever I can find them for cheap. You see, it might be a wrapper on the cover. I'm not sure. No, it's not. Just the Decepticons logo. But just a cool Freddie Williams Bumblebee cover for $3 or $4. Can't beat that. Just got a few more here. Got some more Ninja Turtles. Got Ninja Turtles Adventures number 2. This one was $4, so $2.50, I guess. It's a newsstand. This is the volume 2, I guess, of the Ninja Turtles Adventures, the Archie run. The first volume 1, technically, I guess, is the 3-issue miniseries. Which I don't have any of those. I have number 1 of this ongoing. This was the first ongoing adventures. Ran for 60 or 70 issues, I think. So I got number 1, got number 2 in the newsstand. It's not in the greatest condition, but you know, for $2.50, I'm not going to leave that behind. And then I got number 3 for $6, so $3.50, $4 for that. And then number 5 for $3.50, $4 as well. Got Shredder and the Turtles down there, so cool cover. I got this Miss Marvel 42. This is volume 2, I guess, of Miss Marvel. I think I've decided I'm gonna collect this whole volume as much as I can. I think it goes to about issue 50. Frank Cho did the art on the early issues, then it switched over. Greg Horn did a bunch of the covers. Mike Deodato Jr. did a bunch of the covers. And then Sana Takata, she did the covers and the interiors on these as well. And this is a Sana Takata cover, just really beautiful. Miss Marvel, got Wolverine on there. Looks like that's Deadpool and Spider-Man in the background. I just love her art so much. Just really, really cool stuff. So I'm really excited to find that. I can't remember how many issues she did on this run, but between her, Frank Cho, Greg Horn, Mike Deodato, they're all great artists. So I'll be slowly picking this run up as I find it. And then the last 2 books I have here, these Gears of War Hive Busters, number 1. This I got number 1, and then there's number 4. These were $4.50, so a little more than cover price. So $3 or whatever after the discount. So the interior art in this is Augustin Padilla, and I think it was a couple videos ago he did some of the interior art on one of those best of Transformers books that IDW has been publishing. I think he did the art on the Grimlock, maybe the King Grimlock series, which I really liked the art on that. So I went and found out what other books that he'd done the interiors on, and found that he did the art on a couple of these Gears of War books. I think this is only like a 5 or 6 issue series, so I'll try to put these all together. Gears of War is one of my favorite games for 360, so I'm trying to put the original volume together. I've got, I think, pretty much most of them except for number 1, which is the only one that's really worth anything. So I'll find that in the cheap bins eventually, but until then, I'll put this Hive Busters run together as well. So Alright, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and I just hit 200 subscribers either yesterday or today. So I just want to thank everybody for watching and subscribing and commenting. I don't want to thank you guys enough for doing that, but I really do appreciate it. And just keep watching. I'll keep making the videos. So talk to you guys later. Bye.